All right, I believe my mic got some act right today, so let me take my shoes off. We out here in the woods today. I needed to get some earthing and grounding in. Ooh, my voice got out. I need to get some earthing and grounding in today, so I want to invite you all into this element with me. We're going to take a few moments to just breathe, and then I'm going to do a card pull to see where your energy is at. So whenever you receive this message, if it resonates with you, take it and leave what doesn't serve you. We're going to take a few moments to breathe, and then I'm going to get into this card pool. Let me see if I can find a nice place to put this mic. So these cards just reveal whatever message is needed for the collective and myself. I'm going to assume this is the collective card that jumped out the deck. I just need a message for myself, Spirit. Okay, thank you. Spirit is on it today. Thank you. In this moment, I got my tea, so if you want to go ahead and pause the video, go grab a little tea, maybe burn an incense. I got an incense burning over here. If you feel like you need a spark up, you feel me, get a little ganja for this meditation. I'm going to just do a short little affirmation meditation, and then we're going to get into this podcast episode. Is that cool? Is that cool with y'all? I don't know if you could hear the birds and everything chirping through this mic. Probably not. But it's so beautiful. They are talking out here a lot. I want you all to repeat after me. I'm going to allow God to send the stream unto me. And I just ask that you all follow, either aloud or in your head. It's okay. Whatever feels natural to you. Just a little disclaimer. I am a guided meditation facilitator, an oracle card reader, and an intuitive energy healer. So if you ever need a service from me, please click any of the links in my bio so you can get into contact with me. Clicking the link to my Instagram would be the best way to contact me if you ever want a service. I am here. I am now. I am in present, focused awareness. I am grateful. I am blessed. I am purposeful, and I am serving my purpose. I am purposeful, and I am serving my purpose. Make sure you're breathing in and out. Releasing any and all tension that doesn't serve you. As we do these affirmations, I want you to just scan your body for any tension, any thoughts of the past, any lingering feelings, maybe that still have you in the dream realm if you're listening to this when you just woke up. I just woke up not too long ago. Whatever just doesn't serve you in this moment, I want you to cut all cords and ties to it right now. Don't think about your future. Don't think about the day you have to plan, right? Don't think about the day ahead or what's going on today. What am I going to do that requires me to be busy? I want you to just be here and now. And right now I'm listening to the birds. I'm so grateful to be here and now. I'm grateful for the sun that shines up on my crown and my third eye. I'm grateful for this healthy body that I get to experience and navigate with in this new life here today. Today, I choose to show up in peace, in love, and in light. Today, I choose to show up as my most authentic, vibrant self. Today, I choose peace over chaos. I choose fearlessness over fear. I choose consistency over perfection. I choose love over hate. I choose happiness over depression or feelings of dissatisfaction. I choose love today. I honor myself today. Today, I am choosing to be the highest vibration of thyself. Today, I'm choosing my higher self. When fear or when anger or when depression or when anxiety or sadness tries to visit, I remember that they are only visitors, not residents. I stop allowing negative emotions to become residents in my mind and in my life. I change my internal environment to match the highest vibration of love. I'm so grounded in truth today. I am so rooted in the earth. I am strong today. I am here. I am now walking in truth, love, light. Thank you, God, for allowing me to show up in this new day, for allowing me to be myself today, for allowing me to exude my wealth and confidence and power today. Thank you for my voice. Thank you for my energy. Thank you for this vessel you have put me into. And thank you for this new day today where I am able to show up as my full self, where I am able to make new choices. Thank you for today. Amen. So that is our affirmations. I want to drink a little more tea. Go ahead and drink your tea as well. Don't want to make this video super long, so let's get to it. Today is more of an intuitive flow, but I know what I want to speak about. So the card that we have for the collective, we have the gibbous moon. And this one says that you are very close to achieving your goal. You are very close to achieving your goal. There has been a stagnancy in the collective, and a lot of us may be feeling right now that we cannot see the way forward. But we have to remember that it is not always about what we can see, but about the energy that we emit into our reality. That is what brings about whatever it is you may be calling into your life. So you are very close to achieving your goal. Maybe it's about time that you reflect on your goals as well. What have you been manifesting over these past moon phases, these past months? What is it that you have been calling into your reality? And so if there's something perhaps that you had your attention on in this phase of your life that you've been feeling like maybe it's too far away, or you've been feeling like nothing's been happening to grow this specific thing, I want you to reflect on the goals you've made for yourself. And I want you to go deeper into that goal and see what it is that has been happening even in the small details of your life that is bringing you closer to something in which you've been manifesting. Oftentimes, just as human beings, we focus too heavily on what we don't have or how we haven't grown. We are very, very hard on ourselves. I know that I am. We have too much self-criticism, And a lot of times it may not always be constructive self-criticism, right? It is fine to critique yourself to make sure you're molding yourself as well into the person you need to be. But oftentimes we have too much self-criticism and we don't always see everything we've done to actually grow within whatever that goal you have is, or grow within ourselves as well. Reflect on your goals, think over what it is that you've been calling into your life, and then see all the details, really deconstruct it, and make sure you're seeing every detail as to how you've been putting your energy into that goal. Sometimes we gloss over what we actually are putting into something because we are too focused on the negative aspects of ourselves. Also want to go into the book um, and just share a little bit. This might just be what this podcast episode is, y'all. It's just a spiritual reading for the collective. Okay. The word gibbous means bulging, and pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you are asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. Some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want. Though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring you, however, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you, it's just to let you know there's a fuse attached to this situation, so be careful if you choose to light it. Attuned to the moon, this is one of the affirmations. I know that I am on the right track. Additional meanings for this card. Now is a good time to review your plans. I was just saying that. Look over them goals. Keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams. Stay focused. It's a good time to start a new project. So maybe there's something you put on the back burner, or you let it go to simmer and you ain't really turned back to add a little seasoning in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably something that you need to start cultivating, start watering. You need to get back into good health habits. Maybe you've been off your meditation, you've been off your bodily routines, maybe you haven't been catering and nurturing to your vessel enough, to your spirit enough. So what is it that you need to put into place that's going to allow you to stay grounded each and every day? Because these health habits aren't just about what you're putting into your body in regard to food or going to work out, but it's also about what step am I taking in my daily routine to lead me towards this goal. That's a healthy habit, right? So what healthy habits do we need to take that are going to keep us on the right track? The gibbous moon comes at the very end of the lunar cycle, just before the full moon. She looks like she's bulging because she's almost a full moon. So she's nearly fully rounded. It's the culmination of the waxing cycle, and as such, tends to be a rather intense period of the month. No matter when you pull this card, it suggests a very ripe time and a very ripe situation. A very ripe time and a very ripe situation. I wish I would have brought my ancestor cards out here, because as I think of that, I'm thinking of this card where it's a woman holding an apple. The card was the basis of growth and abundance. It was speaking on growth and abundance and receiving. Just think back to goals, and it doesn't have to be a super big goal. It could be like, I wanted to stop eating pizza for the rest of my life. What steps have you been taking to stop doing that? You know what I'm saying? I want to put this in place of this because I don't like this habit. What steps have I been taking? So just reflect. It's a time of reflection as well. Keep your dreams alive. Review things in your life, what's working, what's not. Endings, remember, endings always make way for new beginnings. So that's what I have for you all. I hope that you can take what you can take what you can take, and leave what doesn't serve you. I pray that this reaches you on the right time, at the right hour, on the right day. All right? So I'm going to save my card for me, because that's my business. And I want to share some poetry with you all. So I'm going to open my computer over here. So I've been going through a time of just deep emotional healing and deep emotional regulation. But in doing that, it's making me reveal shadow sides of myself. And I haven't been allowing myself the space to truly express my emotions. And I haven't done that for some time. And so I'm just getting into this era of self where it's like, Olivia, now you need to do it. You know what I'm saying? Now you have to express yourself, because otherwise, if you don't express yourself in full totality, it gives other people the chance to have a certain perception of you. And I want to be able to express myself to where either way people are going to have their own perception of you, but I want to express myself in my full capacity, and healthily, to where there's no room for questioning, you know what I'm saying, anything about me, anything. So I need to just express myself better. And so this poem was kind of a note to self and just being real with myself. Emotions, the teller of truths that lie beyond the surface when left in the dark. They can become cages of the mind. They are electrically charged signals of what you feel on the inside. They can erupt at a moment's notice or suffocate themselves, leaving you speechless, bound to only your thought. Emotions are the language of the truth within your soul. And when your soul fails to sing its song, you become trapped in a cycle of great suffering. So if you suffer, what have you failed to express? Radical self-love, true self-mastery means expressing the parts of yourself that you keep in the shadows, trapped behind smiles, I love yous, and tuck away quickly as not to be perceived differently than how you like to show up. So, how are you suffering? Where have you neglected your own needs, and where have you shut down your own voice, all while becoming a microphone for others? You see, you say you want to be heard, but keep passing the mic. You say you want emotional security, but you neglect the very radical act to make your voice be digested. You wait until the boiling point to finally speak up, but when will the day arise to speak up when the water is lukewarm? Perhaps when it has just been poured, it cannot yet reach the point of steaming. Will you speak then? Or will you only wait until the heat becomes unbearable? And so this whole poetry piece was just about being bound by my own thoughts and past relationships, saying that I'm okay when I'm really not. And it just makes me reach a boiling point to where I erupt at any moment, and no one knows why, because I haven't spoken, on these certain topics before it reached this boiling point. I just kind of suppress my feelings. So that's a whole nother story. That's a deeper topic. But this was just a little bit of how I feel when I suppress my emotions. And it was just self-reflection, me talking to me, saying you do this because you don't speak up for yourself. You don't let your voice be heard. So I hope that somebody can relate to that. And yeah, that's what I got. If you want to hear more of my poetry, go ahead, follow my Instagram, because I tend to post some poetry on there. If you want to check out my merch, I actually have a shirt on right now. Go ahead, click the link in the bio, go to my Etsy shop, and you can see all of my clothing on there. And check out my music as well. And also, I'm going to post my artist page down below so you can check out the Starving Artist exhibition and how I'm growing in that movement to liberate the people through spiritually creative and conscious expression. So peace, love, and all that good juju. Have a good day.